All right, cool.
Friday night?
Sunday.
Sunday night.
Okay. Oh, we got some viewers. Oh, that's just me. Fuck. All right. Okay. All right. What's up? Good night, people. How are you doing? So we're watching a stream. Fuck. I don't know how to get this thing.
What are we?
I haven't seen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a bit too loud. Hang on.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see it
Open the stream.
very clearly.
We're gonna be doing Gundam.
Hello, everyone.
Listen
Welcome
to
back
our-
to another episode.
Listening to the trash taste with the cold ones. The latest episode. Yeah. It's time. We got our nice drinks. We got some fancy wine. We got some fancy fruit infusion. Remember, kids, drink responsibly. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm gonna mix this up with some ginger ale. It's gonna be a fun night. Hey, whoever it is that you're watching, can you comment so I can see if it's who I think you are? Hey, comment. Oh, God, I hate alcohol. How am I doing this?
The Trash Taste Podcast. I'm the host, Joey, and as always, I'm with Gon and Connor. And
we got the Aussie table right
we
here.
got the Aussie couch right here.
Yeah, I'm only watching this because I'm not that interesting, and I love my parasocial relationship with the boys. All right, let's get this going.
Because I'm with Max and Chad from Cold One. How's it going?
Yeah.
Hello.
Why are you guys nervous all of a sudden? What the hell?
Yeah, Cold One. This is S.
You guys have a podcast, right? It's like almost like you have a podcast.
I don't know how to do it sober.
All right, so this is actually part one of the Cold One Trash Taste collaboration.
Yeah.
We have not had any beer or alcohol yet, but I'm sure on your set we're going to be having plenty.
Oh,
We'll be having them on your set.
I brought some.
Oh, you brought some.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're starting.
Can you
early.
grab some out of that fridge? The can.
We're just getting started.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't do it sober, man. Like I can't talk to a camera.
So this is going to be the less drunk version. I guess.
Pass them around.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh wow, what is this? Oh wow. Oh, it's in. You got some katakana in there too.
Yeah, we had to put 1% sochu in it just so we could put the Japanese writing on it, and it was fucking expensive.
Hell yeah, nice.
Pass
These,
it around.
these ones are being changed.
Ooh.
These are the
Oh,
wrong
Thank you very much.
the wrong
Getting,
color. Oh, it's gonna be like more
orange
peach
looking.
color.
It needs to be like, yeah,
See,
Shochu, vodka, and soda.
oh, you got grape.
6%.
It's grape and peach. We got grape. We got
This
one
sounds like
flavor
a
of each.
dangerous combination.
Grape is getting changed, but the peach is perfect, I think.
Okay, so,
All right.
so drink
We'll
the
drink
peach.
the peach.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, drink
All
it.
right, I
just-
guess.
Well, cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Frog.
Come by, boys.
Oh,
Yeah, I drank one this morning because it doesn't taste like
Cheers,
alcohol.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Cheers.
it goes down.
Cheers.
Cheers.
100 calories as well. Damn.
Oh.
Let's see if it tastes.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, that's good. I love,
Oh,
by the yeah, way. say that more. Say that more.
Yeah,
Look into the
oh.
camera.
It's amazing, Max and Chad.
I love, by the way, you guys called it grog. It just speaks for itself because
Was there a reason why you put the katakana on it? You just wanted it to have like Japanese.
That's me, bro.
I mean,
Is this phonetically grog? Like what?
Good or good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good old
good.
good.
Yeah, well, there's no word that's
Well, grog's barely exactly. Should all be English word.
Yeah.
Do you guys use grog in the UK?
Not really.
No.
Do you use it in Australia?
Yeah, it means alcohol.
Does it actually?
I
Yeah.
think it was originally what the poor people had to drink.
Is that how you're gonna advertise it?
Something like that before it became like used for all alcohol. It
Yeah.
was a specific kind.
Yeah, we just call all alcohol grog.
I thought I understood Australia more than I did. Today I went to go and get like a plug adapter, and then I went and I was looking at the aisles, and there was a thing called globes, and I was like, "Whoa, that's impressive! They have a whole aisle for globes." And so I go to this aisle, I'm like, "Where the fuck are the globes?" And I realized they're talking about light bulbs.
I've never heard that before.
I've never
bro.
heard that.
Sorry,
I've never heard
yeah.
what?
Someone calling a light bulb a globe.
What? I call them globes.
I
call them
Why the fuck
I
is
just
it
call
called a
them bulbs.
globe?
Yeah, bulbs.
Yeah, I was like, why are you
Yeah,
changing?
bulb is more common.
And there was
And
something.
it's a better word.
Okay, I don't know. Can you tell me what this is? It said Manchester. What was that?
What kind of store did you walk into, bro?
What was
You
it?
went to a Woolworths, right?
It was Woolworths. It said Manchester. It's just a bunch
Manchester Globe.
of, no, it's like books. It was like notepads. I was like, what the fuck is? We're just like, what is this shit?
That's your problem. You're describing an aisle I'd never walk down. Like,
Okay. All right. I,
pen and
thought,
paper. Yeah.
I don't read.
I just
fuck that.
I thought you would know. You're Australian, and I guess
Yeah.
not.
Obviously, I don't know because I'm drinking too much of this shit.
You've had one fucking sip already. But
Drunk half of it. What are you talking about?
oh my
You
But
just
before we
challenged him.
before we get into it, we should probably just in case if there's anyone in our
Oh,
audience
there
who
we
don't know
go.
who you guys
Okay,
are, do
we're
you guys
finally
want
getting
to
some
introduce
comments.
yourselves to our
Yeah.
audience?
Chad, go ahead.
Hello.
Drink alcohol. Do funny.
That's
Put on camera.
Yeah.
Edit.
Yeah. That's me.
We've got a channel, and
I'm sure a lot of people who would kind of watch this would know of you if they like YouTube, because you guys have been around for a very long time,
Yeah.
doing various stuffs on the
I'm
internet in
fucking
one way.
OG, bro.
You are
Just
an
like
OG.
this man.
Yeah, how many years have you done it now, Max?
My first video was 2007. I think.
Damn.
Your original, some of your original prank calls were some videos I took inspiration from when I did
Oh, really?
start. I did prank calls when I first
Really?
started. Yeah,
I did not like that.
but way more cringe than it is anime characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I think
that's what I
mine
did.
are pretty bad to look back on. I think if I was doing
Prank calls
anime,
don't age well.
Yeah,
they just don't. It's like, I'm harassing someone. This is so funny. Like, it's never something you do when you're younger and then you think this is so funny and you age out of it. You're like, wow, I'm just a dick.
yeah, fuck, I was
It's okay. You have your arc, right?
Yeah, I wanted to, if I was going to go back to the main channel, I wanted to do like a thing where I would go to some of those businesses that I completely fucked with and maybe do like a full video where I go, hey, I'm sorry for doing
Like
this.
a redemption.
I'm sorry for
I would-
fucking your company up. Here's
They'd be like,
$10,000.
who are you?
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know you.
there's one specifically I know I'd start with, which was Lord of the Dings, which was like a car repair.
We get that
Yeah,
late night.
and- detail.
Wait, it's like a very local, like a local store.
Yeah, it was just some. Yeah, usually I beep the names out of the stores that I'd call because I didn't want them to get any shit. But
Yeah.
this video sort of hinged on the fact that the name was called that or something, so I didn't remove it. And then people started. They got like a
Oh,
lot of
no.
harassment to the point
Oh
where
shit.
it was on like the local news, and then the guy was just he was being interviewed by the news saying like, oh, my company's fucked, like all these fuckers are calling me and constantly I can't run my business.
Sam Asal named his crash repair business Lord of the Dings 9 years ago for a laugh.
You come down here, I'll caught your head with a rock, mate.
Sam reported the calls to police but was simply advised to change his number.
Jesus. But he was a as well.
Wait, okay, so when is the redemption? How does this work? You just call him a.
You go to the company, just like, by the way, you're
Anyway, yeah, I'd maybe want to do something with him. Be like, hey, sorry for that, bro.
after all those years.
Here's some money to change the name of the company because I think he still has the same name. Then obviously it's still doing well. He probably did him a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I was too scared to call British ones, so I just called American companies because I thought, what are they going to
Like that
do?
you'd get in
Extradite me? Yeah, for like.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I'm gonna out us for a second because when we had the idea to start a podcast for ourselves, we were like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing, and we're gonna be honest, half of our like direction was just let's just look at cold ones and just fucking copy what they're doing.
Didn't you send a clip in the chat? Because obviously we're doing you guys next. So he was. I don't research. He does the research. I
Yeah.
just
Oh, no,
drink.
this is the first
Yeah.
episode.
And Max like linked the clip from the first episode, and it's you saying that. Yeah, we're just gonna drink on this constantly. And
We didn't.
But
And
we
we didn't. Yeah.
What are you talking about? You tell me you're a YouTuber. You're all YouTubers, and you don't constantly drink.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, yeah, we
Cocaine
do.
addictions, then.
Okay, no.
I have
We would be in prison super fast if you
Oh,
this
you
nice
can. I mean,
peach-infused wine with some ice and ginger ale. It's my fancy little cocktail I got over here.
Has anyone got a tissue? He's got a hang boogie. You get it? Oh, yuck. Yuck.
So-
You're waiting for the tissue, brother? He's got it. Don't worry. He doesn't need a tissue.
The bat in the cave.
Speaking
is
of-
No!
I would like one. Thank you.
I got it. I'll take it too.
There you go.
Speaking about drinking, is that is a huge part of your brand. You know, as you get older, you do worry. You're like, man, should I drink less? Do you ever have
Oh,
a concern?
fuck.
You're like, man, maybe we just fucking drink way too much.
I
I'm
fucked
like,
up.
Me, specifically me, a lot actually have been having that like battle,
Realization?
like
Yeah.
realization, because I'm 28 now,
Yeah.
and it actually like I love drinking. I still love drinking. I love.
I do too. I do
Yeah.
too.
I love.
I mean, we're doing it now, man.
I can't like express how much I love drinking, but I hate
The
drinking and then having to like worry about work, because we
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
It comes to like an end of recording, and I'm worried. I'm like, oh, did this go right? Oh, did I say this? Like, oh, did I upset this person? Because you know. And it's
Yeah, you
just
don't want to be a
like-
dick. 'cause you
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
stuff, right?
and like I'm drunk, but I'm trying to work at the same time. So it used to be a lot easier because it'd just be three of us. It'd be like me, Scott, and Max.
Yeah.
Right.
Filming these videos, and now we've got like a whole production team. Like we got editors, we got like a fucking
Yeah.
writer, and they're all there. And it's like I can't get drunk and then like try call the shots because I'm fucking drunk. So
Yeah.
What about the health?
Yeah, I wondered if there's like, it's, I mean, any kind,
Oh,
of,
yeah, about
I mean,
that.
any kind of approach to it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
is
yeah.
it health? Is there like a business? You know, is there a
Yeah.
thing of like, hey, we can't do this for like 10 more years?
Yeah.
Like,
the health thing, I don't really care if but there is. I definitely have had the conversation.
What if
with myself.
anybody else will join my
I think there's
stream?
some
Yeah.
weeks where I gone, we can't
It's
drink
just
that much.
you
this week
and
because
me
I
or
feel
like-
like shit, and we definitely dialed it back. Like
Yeah,
we still drink a lot, but like when we started, it was like
I don't think anybody can
every
even
episode was
donate money if
blackout.
they want
we
to.
went-
Well, yeah, it seems
now
like
it's,
it,
now
yeah.
it's sort of just
So you
like
think YouTube
It's
is like,
just
you have
which
to have
episodes
1,000
are the
views
ones
first,
that
otherwise you
need to
can't have
drink in?
donations.
because
Is
it's
that
like,
because the content is just like not as engaging? You
no,
feel?
because there's stuff that
Or you just
content
start
is
streaming and
turning
make
children's
money?
toys
Haha.
into drinking games
No,
or
brother.
something like
Okay,
that.
that
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Celebrity alcohols. And
Yeah,
stuff.
You
yeah,
have to be
trying
famous
celebrity
first.
alcohol, everything else
Oh.
that's not that now we try to basically remove it from.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like
thinking on
sprinkle
my
throughout
way.
the
Can
schedule,
I?
right?
I can just
Yeah,
mix like
right.
So you're getting
AI.
blackout drunk for
Those
this
fucking
one,
like
this
AI
one.
Also,
videos
we're just
where they
getting,
have
like,
I
the
still really like socially drinking. I
where they're
love
just
socially
reading out
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I
I
Reddit
don't wanna
stories with
and
the
I can't
AI
do it more
voices.
than once a week because I'm older. I'm
Yeah.
like, hangovers last for days. Like another thing is, if I drink on a Thursday, I write off my next day. So like,
Yeah.
Bro,
that's-
same here. That's when I stopped having to like, you know, calm down the drinking as well. I remember so vividly, like when I was like in my early 20s or something, I was like drinking. My cousin's like, "You're gonna know when you're old when a hangover lasts more than one day." I'm just like,
I didn't know that could happen. That was fucked up when
Yeah,
I found out
yeah.
that happened.
I was like, "Yo, bet I'm never gonna get old." And I remember I was like 26 or something. And I woke up the day afterwards. And I'm like, "Fuck." Oh shit, he was right. I'm getting old. And yeah, it's like now now I'm 30, and I'm like, fuck, I can't.
You're
if I,
30.
I'm 32.
You're fucking old, bro. What the
Fuck,
fuck?
I don't want to hear that from you.
Shit. I'm so sorry. Damn.
He looks the youngest out of all of us, though. It's so fun.
I mean,
No, you all look
Are you
relatively
the, are
old.
you the youngest?
You're the youngest.
Yeah, I'm
aren't you?
26.
No.
yeah,
He's the
But
youngest.
he's the youngest. He's the middle
I'm
child.
same age as you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
So,
Sorry, brother.
We're white. We age horribly. We age like they got Asian genes. It's unfair.
I don't know. I have not. I mean, I don't think I have. I look at photos of me from 10 years ago. I'm like, I still look the same.
It's fucked
I
up.
don't feel
No,
the same.
you don't.
You
well,
don't
the
think so?
beard did wonders for you, though.
Yeah.
That covers up
Yeah.
all the fucking battle scars.
Wait, how old are you, Max?
30 soon.
Oh, okay. I think you said
Oh.
32 there. I was like,
No,
oh.
almost 30.
That's crazy though, because to think of like you mentioned, like you started doing YouTube in 2007. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's very young.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've known each other for 11 years now.
Did you guys meet through YouTube?
Chad can tell you how we met.
Oh,
Okay.
I follow him on Facebook when he used to have a Facebook. This is before Twitter was a thing.
Mm.
I basically just had like a normal Facebook
Yeah, right?
account
Yeah.
that I was
You
like
just like add
everyone
yeah.
on my
It
YouTube
comes up on
add
his
me on
podcast. It's like
Facebook.
this
And
one
then
guy
use that
just
until it
makes
reached, like, the cap.
millions
I just commented
or
on his thing. I was like,
decent amount of money with just
then
Sorry,
comment.
you said that again.
doing
I wants some Diablo
because
gold.
it can we just like automate it.
Oh my
You can just write
Yeah,
code
was
like,
Brian,
oh, go
yeah,
into
I
this
was Brian
Reddit and then
Diablo
take
at
the
the
first
time,
story
was
that's great
unrelated,
and then
yeah, Chad
uh,
commented on one of my statuses.
turn it into a script,
Do you want some
read it,
gold?
make
Yo, you're
record
a
yourself
big,
doing
you're a
it,
huge
and just
gamer, right?
I still
you
am.
make some
Yeah,
random
yeah,
yeah.
Minecraft
Double
or Subway Surfers
Right,
playthrough
yeah,
and then
like
just
MMOs, right?
link it on and
Yeah, I still play MMOs. I still, like,
that's
that's
it.
nothing. I'm getting older. I
That's
can't,
DJing, dude.
I can't play games as good as I used to.
What do you mean that's good?
But like,
I used to be great at League. I queued up for a game of League the other day. Fucking, I can't play for shit. I was like, what happened to my brain? Oh, the alcohol.
Yeah, the alcohol. Yeah,
You gotta drink one
Yeah.
before getting in the queue.
So yeah, and I still play like MMOs because it's more of like a social thing because like
Yeah.
all my guildies are all like Melbourne based. We're still like
Mhm.
really good like players and we're like we kill it every weekend.
Mm.
oh,
That's
man,
when like
that's
World of Warcraft
fun.
and stuff like sounds fun when you like actually get like meaningful kind of friendships and bonds from it.
Oh, we did like a guild meetup for Wrath of the Lich King launch and we like
Yes, that sounds
Airbnb
fucking sick.
and
That sounds
like
that sounds
hell
so
yeah.
fun.
hot tub and
Yeah.
like cocaine and like we just did a 3-day binge of like fucking playing like World of Warcraft and that was good. And they're like some of my like closest friends and there's some people that I've known in my guild for like 15, 16 years, even longer than
Jeez.
that. Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of
Okay, so you sent Max a message asking if
Oh,
he
yeah.
wanted some gold.
yeah, and then you
And
know
then-
we connect and I lied through my teeth and ended up meeting him and
You didn't give him the gold?
Chad
I gave him the
literally
gold.
lied.
I got-
Wait,
I got the
wait.
gold.
Why? What did you lie about?
I said, yeah, man, I'm a fucking
Chad-
professional gamer, brother. Like,
He literally said that to make himself seem interesting enough for me to like care. I think he was like, "Oh, I just got done playing like League in Japan or something,
Yeah.
something like that."
I don't think Japan has pro games.
You said some shit about
Does
how
Japan-
you
yeah.
literally toured around like or some shit because you played so well and you were like almost.
But I was good at League, but I was
Yes,
bad
the,
at it.
the
And I
one
was like,
country on
oh,
earth they don't give a
cool.
fuck about
Yeah.
League.
Yeah.
And then we met, and then because I came here because I had family that lived in Perth, and then I flew there, and then I went back home for a
did
little
you
bit,
see
and,
anybody
like,
else join the stream? Because
went to school and
like,
shit
when
like
I
that, and
started
then
streaming
I
it
moved
last
back
time, I
to
was like,
Perth.
because I was
Kinda
like
I grew up
so
in a
tired
small
and it was
town,
like
I didn't wanna be
midnight.
there anymore.
Yeah.
just
So I
wanted
like
to
just was
do
speaking in
something.
Nashville, and then I ended up flying back to Perth, and then
And I
you're
was
both
like
from
writing an
Perth, right?
essay,
No, no, I'm
and then
from
I
Perth.
started
Oh, you're from
streaming, and
Perth.
then somebody came in and left.
Yeah, we just kept in contact, and then
They were like, "What is
And
this
then-
guy
and
doing?"
then
And
he was a
then
guinea pig and
they
well,
saw I
we
was
needed-
doing
we
nothing,
needed
and they
like
just
a
like,
meat
"Okay,
logo.
bye."
We needed like a
A human
we
experiment.
needed someone for the Filthy Frank
And
video.
I deleted the video,
You know?
deleted the stream
Yeah.
video.
Was that okay? I'm gonna ask.
That's
Was
where,
that,
yeah,
so how did that come about?
That's where Chad's name came from.
What-
Anything
yeah,
for
Anything
views
for
is
Views.
from a Filthy Frank video.
Yeah,
So is
yeah.
that-
He was the character as, hey, this is anything for views. Like he would do fucking anything.
was there any kind of application process, or was it like, what will he
yeah,
do?
it
Prove
was-
it, prove it,
well,
like
Max was like, I
hazing.
know a
Just
guy.
like, yeah, I know a guy who'll probably do it.
Wait, wait.
I know.
Okay,
a
wait.
guy.
Well, how did this conversation come about? Was it
I
like,
don't
what
remember.
video were you making? You were like, all right, I need a guy to just do
What was the-
something fucking like.
What was the first video remember, that you were in? Like the
the
Frank
first
stuff?
video I did was
I don't think it was the.
I can't
tattoo.
remember. I can't fucking remember.
Was it the PewDiePie tattoo?
Can we get that out?
I think people like that was like the first video where the name was in it, but I was in some other videos of yours.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is where the character came from.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
couldn't tell you when the first video was.
Can we
but-
see the tattoo or?
Oh, I mean, can I show it?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Show it.
alright.
man, Show it.
There's some more there that will like never
This
relate.
is the
my
pa- this is the
God.
Patreon.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
That's
What are we
all-
doing?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I kind of want to sign up for this
Yeah, I
Patreon
see,
so
I
I can
see.
see Chad's ass.
I see it very clearly. Very clearly.
Frank there one that never got
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So I'll do it just so I can see
This
that it's
episode is
the.
sponsored by Vessi Shoes. Boys, my feet are feeling very lonely right now.
Oh my god, Joey!
There's some videos
Wait, what are
of like
these? Are these Vessi shoes? Put them on, Joey. Put
there's
them
some
on.
videos
We
of like
advise you to wear
Chad like
socks with your
fucking
Vessies because
a
it's the
doll that they
maximum
bought on
comfort.
My eyes are
Wish.com.
saved thanks to the Vessies.
Damn, but damn, you look good though.
Boys, not only does this look clean as fuck, but it's super freaking comfortable. What are these?
Those are Vessies, the most comfortable, breathable, and waterproof shoes you can imagine.
I heard they're 100% waterproof, lightweight comfort.
All right,
they're easy to get
let's
on
skip
and off,
this.
and they stretch
I'm
in
not
all
getting paid by Vessi to do
directions, so
this.
super easy to get on.
So
Man,
see if
you'll
I get
see your
sponsored,
balance
I'll
again.
where
It's
you're
a
at.
fast life.
No, I'm good.
With your fun.
On those videos, was there like, did you have some goal in mind, or were you just like, I just got asked to do this weird thing, I'll just fucking do it, or did you always want to kind of get a following? Of
I
some
never
sort?
wanted to do YouTube.
Okay.
I think I said that a lot. I want to stream. I want to be a streamer.
Well, you were right.
Oh, I
for a while.
was.
we can get into that later.
Yeah.
It's not really much. There's not much to get into. That website fucking sucks anyway. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck overly progressive losers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
stream on Twitch.
there's a lot more to it. than
Yeah, I
that.
know.
But obviously, I won't say it on camera. But yeah, that they owe me money. Like so, you know. Fuck them. So no, they're alright. They're having a crack. But yeah, I wanted to be a streamer, and that was like where I
Well,
started.
I guess that it lines up more with kind of the MMO kind of sphere.
Well,
right?
yeah,
It was way
I
more streaming,
loved games, and I still played heaps of games. And I remember watching like Kriparian, if you know who that is.
Oh, yeah, I got 2 viewers. Hell yeah. Hello,
and,
hello.
like,
Welcome to
I
stream.
watched him back in Diablo day when I was heavy in Diablo, so I was like, oh, I just want to be a
Welcome
fucking
to
streamer. Like, I'm
stream.
great at these games. I could do
Nope,
better if
nope,
I
never mind. Go back to one.
I'll do anything for views.
Yeah, and then I did that, and then I started streaming, and then I kind of realized I didn't like playing video games on stream anymore, and then I was like, I'll do IRL, and then
I have a memory of clicking on one of your streams in the early days, and it said 0 viewers, or it said 1, but you were still narrating like, "Hey guys,
God, what? There's nothing wrong with
you have to.
practicing.
I
Hey
know,
guys,
but it's just
stream.
like
The
it's
worst
just
thing is
funny to
Put your
like think
gun
about
down,
that
some
as like
fucking
at this
weed.
moment in time compared to like now.
But you
where
click on like
we're
most
at.
streams that have like 2 views, and they are people just not talking because they're
Yeah.
like, oh, no,
Right.
no one's here.
Yeah,
so they're
like-
not gonna
Right.
talk.
Yeah,
It's
like-
like, oh, so
you
Okay,
didn't
that
talk.
does make sense because
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah,
here. I
yeah,
guess you can't really
And,
talk.
yeah, I was
You made
doing.
it.
But
I was basically doing.
then
what we're doing
again,
on Call of Duty. I was just
like-
getting drunk every night, like playing Mario Kart.
About that
And
chat
people, I don't know. For
person
some reason,
in
people
the
love a really
face.
drunk guy playing Mario Kart.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
So that was like the first thing, and then I played some WoW, and I played some other games, and then I started. Then they brought out IRL, and then people like figured out there was apps on the phone. It was scuffed as.
Oh, hey,
I
it's
was
like
like,
the
I'm-
quality of the stream is
still
very
slow,
nice.
but it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, but I was like,
Looking
okay, so
at
you're
it,
telling
like-
me I can get paid to take my phone out
How
in
many
public,
views?
be
I have
a
a
nuisance and
subscriber
get
who
drunk.
subscribed.
And people were like, yeah, I'll donate to see that.
Oh,
I was
of
like,
course.
fucking say less. Say
Right,
less.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that first wave
duh.
of IRL content was
something.
well, it was
Yeah.
something. It was definitely weird.
Yeah.
Really
Well,
weird time.
there hasn't been anything
Wow.
since because it's like
Qualities.
I know.
Well, it's
I
the
know you guys
climate,
are the
yeah.
same, but with like videos and streaming, every time
Yeah.
you do something sort of innovating, because that's what I was. at the time,
Anyway,
was
what are
like
you
something new.
doing?
Yeah.
You have to one up yourself each time.
Yeah.
It's such
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
thing. So
You
that-
going to
but
sleep
some people went
soon?
down the wrong path. Me being one of
You
them.
should.
I know a couple other mates that went down the wrong path. They're like,
Well, I mean, the
Everybody
IRL in
needs to
general at that
rest.
time was kind of all about drinking,
Except
and
me,
walking,
because
swearing,
I'm
and then
Yeah.
a
trying to pick
night
up
owl.
girls or whatever. It was a
Yeah.
really weird time.
I'm
This is
doing the
a lot
Gundam.
more
I'm the
Yeah,
one that
I-
helps
thank
you
for-
fall
yeah,
I'm
asleep.
someone who's not so in touch with like the street.
Okay,
life
That's
industry.
my
Can you
job.
break down what this era is for me, someone who doesn't know?
I mean, you pretty know better than me.
it was
observed all of
essentially an era where people were like loved observing other people's life through a camera. It was just like Big Brother 2.0.
right.
But like, it was always degenerate.
Just
It
start
had to be
playing
degenerate.
video
Like, it had
games.
to be, or else it wasn't
People
going to
wanted
climb.
the train wreck.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
wanted,
they
like,
wanted to watch the
chance
train
to
wreck.
see
You know,
something
just like
Right.
building
happen.
Gundam is a very nice and
And
relaxing
going
hobby.
to just blasting
It's a
out
very
all your
sharp
friends.
contrast to what I'm listening to over here, which is
Ice Poseidon did like an RV trip, and I was on one of them. And it's just a fucking train wreck. They like find people on the streets. Like,
Oh, shit,
not on
I-
the streets,
I
they find
accidentally
like fucking
muted.
people on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, let's just bring this train wreck of a person with us on this RV because you know it's gonna go south. You know it's gonna be content. Yeah, it's not morally right, but they're like, but money.
Ooh.
You know, so
there's another one.
Yeah, it's like Big Brother, but without like the whole vetting process.
Yeah.
It's like just get the crazy.
I have 2 viewers.
Someone
Craziest
paid
thing.
off the
Oh.
guy.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
But
just bring him
obviously,
in.
now, because it was such a new thing, there was no.
My
rules
girlfriend on
for
2
it, so
different
you could get away
accounts.
with doing
Hello,
stupid
hello, I
shit
can
like
hear
that. But
you.
now there's obviously hard
are
rules
you?
on
Double
each platform. You
services.
can't do it anymore. But people
Hello.
are still
How are you?
trying to capture that old essence of it. Sam Hyde's doing
The fish tank.
a fish tank. It's the same thing. He's got a bunch of live cameras in a house 24/7. The other day, it was just some guy jerking off on the couch.
Why'd you change your account?
That is definitely like early fucking Twitch days.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is this kind of getting like a comeback from Kick? Because I've seen like articles every now and again. I don't know what's
I
going
think
on.
it's kind of like revital. I think a lot of those like IRL streamers from back in that period
Yeah.
who were, as a result and off Twitch
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
go ahead.
have
It's
now
good.
kind of like resurfaced
I
on
love
Kick
this.
because Kick, I feel like at least right now,
It's still
the
really new,
environment
right?
is kind of like just the Wild West.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it has to be because it's a new platform. They don't want to put all these
But-
rules in place.
Yeah, yeah.
I think one of the main problems though is that when you have like content like that, it has to be viewer funded.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely
Yeah.
on brands, right? And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
viewer funded, we're talking about way less money.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why Twitch started like pulling the plug on stuff.
Yeah,
'cause
when
it
you
was
have
like,
to,
well, you're
right?
not making us more money than we'd make from running an NVIDIA ad on the website.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Yeah.
So.
Like, what was that clip of that streamer in Japan who was just like making a nuisance of himself?
The guy lived in Japan for 8
Oh,
years.
Yeah,
he,
it
was,
was like-
he was someone from
Oh, he was on-
Ice
yeah, he was
Society.
on-
Oh, was he
Besides
actually?
an LP stream, yeah.
Yeah, because
Suspenders.
I can't remember what his name is.
I
That's
don't
his
fucking know.
name.
Yeah, that's his username.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
But yeah, he
Yeah.
was on.
And
There
he
was like
got
a clip of
suspended?
him on a train because you have like text.
He did.
I did an IRL stream in Japan, but I wasn't fucked. I didn't do text to speech in Japan because I know that is
Yeah.
fucked up. I'm in a foreign country. I did IRL streams, had a lot of fun there, but
Yeah.
you can do text to speech
Not a
donations.
cat.
which I used to.
That is
But
a
he
cat.
had no filters on it, so it was playing like all this scuff, like
You just had
heavy
like
bass.
Skrillex on
Yeah.
the train,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then just the thing that blew my
I
mind is
want
he
a
got in an
cat.
altercation, and then he'd been living there for
How
8
many
years and did not
accounts
say a
do you
single word,
have?
just fucking English. Like,
No,
what
the best part was like the suspenders was like speak.
Don't smiley face
And the
me.
Japanese guy was like,
How many
"Speak
accounts do you
fucking
have?
Japanese."
And the
It was
guy,
just like
and
a
the
total-
Japanese
Answer the
guy
question.
had like perfect English. Like he
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
American.
He said that in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, why could the Japanese guy speak better English than you?
But it's like such a pathetic existence to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like you're just
Man,
you're just like a
I think the
sad,
is it the
lively
latency or are you
Listen,
just
bro, I was
not
like
typing?
1 week away from becoming that. So, come on, let him grind.
Yeah, but I
It's funny.
Is it the
It's funny
latency?
what?
That's
Like
not
you're not
intentional.
typing
That's not
instantaneously.
How many? Okay,
Ooh,
how many
okay,
people at the
perfect.
same
Just
time who went down that path
keep
would have had like
Going into your
turned it
different
around?
accounts,
Like,
subscribing,
0.1%.
watching, and then I'll get
No.
YouTuber money. Let's go.
I didn't turn it around. I just got banned at a perfect time.
Do you think
Then we get rich
Like,
from the YouTuber money, and
do you
then we
think getting
can
banned kind
get a
of like helped
mansion,
though,
fly
kind of help
around,
figure out a better direction?
I think it was a sign
do
from
whatever we
God.
want.
I might have
Yeah.
been. Might have been.
That's enough.
You fuck on an airplane.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it was just like a point in my life where I was like, oh, okay, like I moved to Melbourne after that, and I had some other
I know how
stuff
that
I was
feels.
doing, and then met Scott,
like, you know how,
who
like,
does cool shirts,
when
he's like a
you're-
cool shirts
you
guy, and he,
drink
like helped direct our videos
in
and
the
stuff
air,
like that, and then
in an
he was like,
airplane.
oh, let's do a podcast. It's fucking easy.
You drink
Yeah.
one,
I
it's
was like,
like,
yeah,
ooh.
I mean, why not? So we did a podcast, and then Max did one with me, and Max was like, oh, yeah, we did full time thing.
one in
and
the air is two
then
in the
COVID
ground,
happened,
boys.
like,
Right?
on the podcast, and then now we do
Which
videos.
again was another like.
Is that the same for like sex
yeah.
up there?
That was the only reason we stopped
about it,
doing them
like-
really, and then started focusing on all the content that was supposed to be like a
Like
filler.
I know.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Which
think
is
about
now
it.
the main point
content,
of it.
right.
And you look at
So,
the ones and you're like,
If
this
you're
is
fucking,
like,
I mean, if you're
main
drinking in the air, you get
content,
more
but
drunk
originally it
easily.
was like,
So
it's-
when you
There's
have
only
sex in the
so
air,
much as a podcast as we know as well that you can click.
wouldn't that
Mm.
There's
like
only so many views you can
amplify
get
how
on a
you
1
feel
hour
about
video,
it?
right?
Yeah.
Like those 10-minute or 20-minute easy to digest
bro?
videos.
Bro,
with
is it
crazy
Right.
shit happening.
okay?
It's
Look,
way easier to reach
my-
a bigger audience. But
my
obviously it's
dumb
a
liquid
different product, right?
caveman
Yeah,
brain
it's
has
a
no
different
idea
content,
what the
so
fuck the air
How did
pressure,
the
whatever,
idea for
however,
One
what
Place
fucking
come
science
about? Was
works
like
with it.
Scott's
Okay,
idea, or
Yeah,
it's
was
just
it-
that, like,
I mean, Scott, yeah, essentially
that's
was
just the
like,
thought that
oh,
came to
I got
mind,
this
like,
video idea where
we
I
like
really want to
drinking.
do
I want to
it.
have sex in an
Because
airplane.
he
You
wanted to do
know,
a video where we went on Fiverr and commissioned
get that
shirts, and
YouTuber
then
money and
we
like
did that one, and then the next
get
video
that
idea was
private
yours,
jet
You're like,
and
oh, the Fiverr shirt video. So well, let's order
have
a
sex
bunch
on
of,
an
like,
airplane.
shitty drinking games off Wish,
Mm.
Yeah.
and then
There
we
you
did
go.
that, and then
Okay, I love
those
Wish.
two
That's the one
videos
for your
did
bucket
so
list.
well. Like we're like, why the fuck are we doing podcasts?
fuck it.
I do love milking
Didn't
Wish
we-
reviews.
Didn't
I
we-
should do a
what was
fucking
it called?
podcast.
Crack pipes or something.
Yeah, from
Right.
Wish, from Wish.
Right.
What was that? We got McDonald's bongs or something, and then didn't Wish tell us that there was a surge in sales for that
Yeah,
item or something, and then they were like, we want to sponsor you,
Yeah,
or something like that. 'Cause
So
that shit
there was
yeah.
a Wish House in LA. I don't know if you guys ever remember
What?
that. Yeah, there was
No.
it was a TikTok thing, like when
No.
TikTok. Google it.
fuck? I
Wish
ain't
House.
know
Google
nothing
Wish
about
House.
What am I Wait,
Who's got a
like
phone?
make a
But there was
wish?
no like Wish
What?
House.
So-
Make a Wish House. In LA, they did like a Wish House, so they were sponsoring
Right.
YouTubers for Wish. And it was a little bit before.
you
It
ever
was a
shopped
little
on
bit after a video, and then
Wish.com?
I got a contact with them, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like one of those.
yeah, and I was like,
It's
oh
like-
hey,
It's
you guys
the
sponsor us 'cause they
OG
started sponsoring
Temu,
a few
like
people.
it's
I don't
what
think they've done
Temu
anymore. They never did it with us
used
in the
to
end,
be,
so
I
it was-
Most generic.
I think I
Right.
said something stupid to them.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, we really liked your video because of that. Like, our McDonald's bong had a really big surge, and we had
thank God.
and apparently all the drop shippers were making like new Wish things, on, like the McDonald's bongs on Wish and everything.
Do you think the YouTubers are keeping Wish alive, like
Yeah,
solely?
probably.
Yeah,
So I feel like every YouTuber I know does Wish videos because they're
Yeah.
just so fucking funny. Because everything on Wish is so scuffed.
yeah, that's the fucking whole like. It's like you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like fucking like mystery
great, yeah,
packages.
it's great.
Yeah, is
Ah,
the
I
Fiverr
want-
like stage still
I
going?
kind of want to do a
Yeah,
Wish
Fiverr's still
video.
Oh
funny
yeah, Fiverr's
sometimes.
still yeah.
Well,
keep
Fiverr
going.
tried to clean up the website a lot. I don't know if you guys.
No, we noticed.
Yeah,
They sponsored us too for one thing, and then a second one, and they never pay us.
Yeah, they gave. we got a
Hey,
bunch
welcome
of-
to the stream, brother.
And I remember
Yeah.
they were like, "No, you just do what you want." And then I think as I
Thank
was
you
going through
indeed.
the video, they were
This
kind
is
of, like,
comedy.
looking at what I
It's
was
peak
ordering,
comedy.
and they were getting a bit nervous. They were like,
The guy just
"Hey,
building Gundam,
you do
watching
what you want."
Well, that definitely must have happened
Aussies and
out of it.
Brits.
Well, yeah,
We
Oh,
was-
shit.
had some
we got
With
paid
my
for the
parents'
first
social
one. It was like,
relationship with
"Oh,
these
maybe next time
people.
you can't do this," and I was like, "Fuck you."
Shut the
Well,
fuck
plus I'm
up.
getting drunk too, so
I think I literally said to him on the call, "Fuck you." So
Wait, what? Okay, I didn't say that.
But he didn't tell me not to do another video. So we did another video with the referral link. Never
Yeah.
heard from him again. And then he
It's not
got
like we
fired.
really
And then he
care
got
anyway.
fired.
We
Right.
don't really
12
care
a.m.
anyway. Obviously,
Everybody
we
who's
wanna
from
make
the
stuff that's funny.
west side
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
going to
be
use your
asleep or
website.
Well, I know,
We don't
yeah,
need
they-
to
going
like
to sleep.
sanitize the content just to get paid.
And my-
a bit on top.
Yeah, they try to
Yeah,
rebrand
yeah.
the whole website to be more
Eastern
like,
Brothers.
professional, like
There's so
focused.
many scammers.
Let's
out there.
go.
This-
Good day.
They're all going to get fucking replaced by AI anyway.
Waking
I mean,
up
half
from
the
I don't
shit-
think
a
any-
half
long
the
day of
shit
partying.
on Fiverr is AI generated.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like it's only a matter of time before AI takes over like YouTube
Every-
content. I mean, have you seen like the Balenciaga memes that have been going
Yes.
on?
Oh, I fucking
Oh
love
my
those
God.
Balenciaga
Ironically, I
memes.
love those, but
They're
at the
so
same time,
good.
it terrifies me because
Yeah.
I'm like, do you remember that trend where a YouTuber would just
join-
like take
I'm doing
Reddit
this,
comments
like,
and just read them out, and
right
they would get like
when-
millions of views?
We know a
We-
guy
yeah.
who lives right next to us. The office next to us makes millions from it. So yeah.
See,
Yeah,
see,
like,
you
it's-
hear that?
It's
Like
only
you
a matter
can,
of time before
you can
you have
definitely,
AI
okay,
fuck
you can
with all.
definitely
Well,
make
you know,
lots of
like, a
money
lot of those
just
true
running
crime
those
channels now.
fucking
That's what he got. Yeah,
videos with
AI
too,
voices.
yeah.
where
Have you
there's
noticed this?
Yeah, yeah.
I have
gameplay
not
on
noticed that.
top.
I think
We have the
Cameo
gameplay on
will be
top, and then you have
replaced
the
by AI, like, eventually.
Reddit-
Like,
you
entirely.
could just
Yeah,
Reddit reading
we did a
AI
Cameo video
voice thing,
recently,
and then
the
just
only good
like
thing about it is
post a
the
shit
video
ton of
was
shorts
a bit
and
hard to
make.
do with AI,
And
but I
then
was like,
once you make
why don't
enough
we just
shorts,
fucking,
put them
like,
on,
use
and make it
AI
into a
to do these voices
compilation video, and then you
because
can
they're not selling videos
make
with
money.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
bank.
we're not far off.
Side
being
hustle
able to
idea.
put
There you go.
everything we want
$1,000 idea.
into
Maybe a $1
one
million
whole,
idea
like encompassing tool
from your
that
friend,
can
from your
because there
brother,
is all the tools do exist already
me.
that can
You can make the
create
channel,
the
yeah.
whole video, mouse,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
There will eventually be a thing which is just like an app. You
That just
can
does
put
it.
it in,
Yeah, you're like-
make
Yeah,
this
yeah.
celebrity say this, and then that whole business for
Because you don't need it to be
washed
the
up
celebrity, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just someone who looks like Hank to say Among
Yes,
Us
and,
names.
then,
Like,
and,
yeah.
then, and then these celebrities where that's like their secondary income because they used to do a famous show, but they're not really getting paid any royalties now.
Yeah.
And they live off this. I think that's just going to be slowly phased out and replaced, and they're going to have to
I've noticed that
get a real job.
I started watching some channels that had like get a real job, like drink on a podcast, like get a real job.
Yeah.
I assume you guys watch a lot of YouTube, right? I mean, I'm
No,
You
not
don't?
anymore. No.
I watch it and I keep my.
keep your eye.
I
Yeah,
watch
to
World of Warcraft lore
Oh,
videos
fuck.
and Dragon Ball Z lore videos.
Okay.
Goku
Dragon
gets
Ball-
AIDS.
Look at
kind
no
of
one.
Goku beat AIDS.
Nobody still cares about those.
What that is something
So-
I love those videos. I love those. What would happen if Goku was reborn with all his prior powers? What would
Hey man,
happen
that's
if
like
Goku
that's like
died
the
of
cave.
heart
Okay,
attack?
You're one of those.
We found the
people.
Dragon Ball.
listen. Chad has a point. Okay, those videos are funny. Like top tier brain dead comedy is when it's like, can Goku beat AIDS? Because the show is made for that. It's easy, dumbass brain comedy that's like easy to. It's good for my caveman brain. Okay.
Oh, fan. And it makes so much sense now.
Do you watch the power scaling videos?
Yeah, that's exactly what I
I
fucking
hate them.
mean.
I hate them, but I get them
I'm
up on
never
my
gonna have an
YouTube
anime
shorts, I
opinion
can't look
in
away.
this room with you guys.
Just have
You
that
have
shit
an
in the
anime
background.
opinion.
It's like
And anyone remembers the game theory video that they put out, being like, what would happen if these Nintendo characters had the coronavirus?
What
And
the
then I think
fuck?
later he-
Wait, is this real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Is
he
this still
changed the
up?
title. I think he changed the title, and he may have deleted the whole thing. Matt Pat put a video out like some shit like what would happen if these characters got coronavirus. What would happen? How would they fucking survive or some shit? I swear that was real.
Who survived? Kirby? Like,
But yes, some shit like that.
becomes it?
And then I feel like they had comments being like, "Oh, my grandma died of coronavirus."
The next
my
video,
God.
what happened to
Game
Freddy?
theory.
Mario
That's bad.
might
Hard.
die, but if he's got his power up mushroom, technically
Yeah.
he will survive.
He gives the longevity increases. He lives for a little bit longer.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
There's no way
fucked
this is
up.
real. I gotta
I
search.
swear it was
This,
real.
this sounds like an
Look
AI
up-
video.
This does sound like an like this is like
Oh,
an
yeah,
AI
yeah,
map
Alex
meme
found it,
video. Is it real?
Game theory: who will survive censored virus?
Oh,
What's
no
the
way.
thumbnail? What's the thumbnail?
Oh, that's an actual meme.
What is the what? Is,
Look at that!
What the
fuck is that?
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
So you changed the title.
What is the
but
top-
It's still the same. Is, that
this,
still on?
is this an actual
main
quote from the video? Your grandmother who has diabetes and hypertension definitely wouldn't survive longer than Luigi
No,
who has a
this-
super high.
No, that's not. That's that.
Why is everyone commenting this?
There's no. Let me see.
They're just making the
top
same
two
jokes
comments.
we made.
I think. No, that's definitely just a bit.
That's gotta be a meme. That's gotta be a meme.
It's gotta be a meme.
Wait, can you
Oh
read?
my
Can you read
God.
that?
But we can make a reality with AI.
Wait, what did they say about
voiceover.
Okay, the comments.
Wait.
Wait, okay.
Your grandmother who has diabetes. Why are we laughing at that? Your grandmother who has diabetes and hypertension definitely wouldn't survive longer than Luigi who has a super heightened jump.
What does that have to do with anything?
You just like you just
Super light.
sometimes the video can be too topical.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're running out of fucking ideas.
Yeah.
I used to like game theory, but you know.
Such brave takes.
You tell him, King.
Tell him, go on.
Yeah. Well, you know.
What I mean, he's just trying to. I think
Well, no,
it's,
his videos
it's more
fucking
general
suck.
now.
Like, suck.
I think there was a time that game theory was really fun and
Yeah,
exciting
no,
when you were
yeah,
a
I think
gamer,
so,
Yeah.
but-
and then I think it
Yeah,
became.
when I was fucking 12, maybe.
I think when Five Nights at Freddy's came out, I think it became a
You're
different
telling
channel.
me that Peach isn't fucking Mario, she's fucking Luigi? Oh my god.
Was that a theory?
Yeah, it was a
That's
theory.
one of
That
them,
was
yeah.
a theory.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this one at all. I
We
think
even
I
do
think
some Dragon Ball theories.
Hey,
To,
don't get me
lower,
started,
just
bro.
to lower the IQ.
What's
just a
wrong-
little
what's
bit.
wrong with
Okay,
Dragon
what's
Ball?
the wildest Dragon Ball?
it's just Dragon Ball fans. Are the
Yeah.
problem.
It's like a meme in the anime community that Dragon Ball fans have like the lowest IQ.
I understand that because it's a very simple fucking show. Oh, he gets stronger. He hair color change. Oh, they fight. You know, I don't know.
I get it, I get
it.
I enjoy it because it's such a like simple.
It doesn't try to
I
be
don't need
anything
to know
Something one of my
Picasso
viewers
is
would very
fucking,
much
you know,
like.
and fucking,
It's very
I don't need to know
simple,
that-
very easy to understand, no hard
I
dialogue.
don't need to know that fucking, you know, old mate uses guns with his what are those things called on Attack on Titan? There's
3D maneuver gear.
yeah, maneuver gear. I've seen every episode. I don't know why I don't know that.
why are you acting like you're not a weeb? Huh? What are you?
How much of Attack on Titan do you recall out of every?
If you ask me questions, I'll know, but off the top of the dome, I can't. Like,
I think Chad's on his phone when he watches shit.
no.
Yeah.
And by the way, I fucking hate it now. Like, it's the show is
Anime?
ruined
What?
for me.
Wait,
Why?
Because they split up the last best part over fucking a year and a half.
Okay,
Okay,
that,
yeah.
that understandable.
That
yeah.
pisses me
The
off.
milking
Yeah.
is like egregious.
Yeah, that pisses me
I
off.
definitely
big
lost
time.
interest in not the because they did the 1 hour special and then there's gonna be another 1 hour special. Fuck knows how long to actually end the show. But the season before that was just kind of like why. Just wait. Just
Yeah.
release it all when it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah.
doing this?
Well, that's the first time I've ever just read the manga because I just didn't want to wait any longer. So now I know the ending and I
Tired
just
of
don't
being
give a
blue
shit.
balls.
Yeah.
I don't know the ending.
I don't know.
so
I don't know the
either.
ending. No
Well,
spoilers.
basically, they have AIDS. They technically all do have Titanades. They die after 8 years.
Okay, well, thank you. Well,
is it 8 years? It's Titanades. I don't know.
oh my god, this is going to be our worst episode
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, no, I watch anime. I don't know
Who
about
watches
you
it the most out of you two?
Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched anime in a long time.
Really?
My problem is if I
don't
pick
think
something
so.
up, I can't stop watching it if I like it.
Right.
Why is that a problem?
I got a job. And I
You have to drink.
I have to
You
drink.
have to
Yeah, you
drink
have to
on
drink
camera.
What if you drink and watch anime at the
Because
same
then
time?
you were having
That's
this.
you gotta make another channel if you do
Yeah.
that. 'Cause otherwise it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
exactly.
But if you're filming it, then it's
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I would pay to watch just shit-faced Chad just commenting on anime. as
Yeah.
he watches
Aussie
anime.
reviews.
Aussie reviews anime.
That
would be amazing.
I get really.
Man, I
caught
can't
up
wait
in
for the
relationship,
fucking
like,
unhinged
should I
shit
just
they're gonna
fuck?
do in the
Like,
cold
get
one.
over the hell with?
That's the thing. They never fucking.
No, that's
Yeah.
never
You
fuck.
know what? If Eren Yeager fucked Mikasa, is that who it is?
Yeah.
It fucking show would have been. You know, never. Spoilers.
Listen.
I think he's gay. Like,
Oh my god!
I'm the brother and sister as well.
I don't know.
Adopted.
Adopted
Yeah.
brother and sister.
Not related
yeah.
by blood. All right.
Yeah, and then there's some other like plot line in it where she's like, oh, she's meant to obey everything he says because she's like the Japanese, like she's like the Japanese, because she's
Yeah.
from like a Japanese.
Wait.
In the show, there's different nations, and she's from like the ancient Japanese island. I fucking don't know.
Every time you say Japanese, he's like dead eye contact with me, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, Joey, can I
know.
Can I say it? Can I say the thing?
I'm like,
Can I have another grog, please? Get them all out. Just throw them all around here.
Max, what's your what would you say is your favorite anime?
I've never seen one.
No,
That's fucking.
That's a
lie.
fucking lie.
Okay. This
when
is
I-
like on the when you guys had PewDiePie on. The only
Yeah.
thing I can think of is Death Note.
Death
Which is
Note.
what he said.
Oh yeah, it's good anime.
that show also got fucking. ruined.
I did like Death Note.
Yeah.
That was like probably the first proper anime when I was like an angsty teen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was everyone's first.
But
anime.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I feel like these grape ones are fucking shit.
I like
Is it yours?
I haven't-
No, they're good for like.
I haven't
one can.
tried the grape one yet.
Okay, they
It's
are
like
very
you try-
sweet.
try-
They are
yeah,
very
I'll
sweet.
try a
I'll
We
give
gotta
it that.
we gotta tone them back a little bit.
Max,
like
pass me
20
that
minutes.
Yeah, can I try the peach one?
The
Peach one's
the best.
good. Peach one's good.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like
Each one is better.
this one's really
Is there one
sweet.
more?
It's good for like.
Oh, really?
Well, we're gonna bring
Did
the
you already
flavoring
have
down on this.
pebbles?
This is why we
I've
don't
never
like
had
because
it.
it's a bit too strong.
Oh,
Do you want it?
No.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
So Death Note, you'd say?
Trying to think. Pokemon. I did not watch Pokemon.
What do you mean?
I did not fucking watch the actual show.
Wait, you didn't?
No, I mean like it's still going. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
finished
yeah.
it. They finished it.
Yeah, Ash is like dead now.
Yeah. Ash and
Close
Pikachu
enough.
just ripperonis now.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
finishing it entirely though.
Well,
right?
they're finishing
It's never
the
ending.
Ash's
It's
story
like
is
fucking
finished.
Naruto, bro. Oh, I did watch Shippuden. I'd watched a lot of that.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
No, definitely not. I think I was up to like the pain.
All right, you stopped at the
that's-
good one. You
That's
stopped
where
at
I
the good
stopped it
one.
as well.
Yeah, you
I
stopped
remember
at the
people
good
being
one.
pissed off about the animation in some of those scenes, so I thought I liked it.
I don't really.
There's
I don't
there's
remember
like
that.
goofy animation in one of the pain fights, and I remember people were like really pissed off.
Is that the screenshot of like Pain's
There's
face
like
just
a
like
lot of
melting?
screenshots
Yeah.
where it's- I really liked the animation in that. But,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Naruto.
Yeah, he's never seen
Never
Naruto.
watched it.
Drinking
anime
game.
podcast,
What
you
kind
need
of
to
drinking
see
game you
every
want?
anime.
Brother?
No,
Yeah, what the
Name
fuck?
Name like
That's
drinking
not-
games.
We're
Straight
saying
Christmas.
the anime
It's so
is
long.
anime.
Oh, okay.
It's so
Yeah.
goddamn long.
It's just me just
but,
fucking around, brother.
One Punch
I'm
Season
helping
one,
you fall
yeah,
asleep.
I really like this. Like one of the most recent
Oh,
ones.
actually, that might be a fucking
And
good
what's-
idea.
What's the other show that guy did?
Mob Psycho.
Mob
Mob
Psycho.
Psycho. I like. I really
Hey,
like
what
that.
about
Mob
the-
Psycho's
That's
fucking
amazing.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
animation is fucking.
Yeah,
Whenever
Mob Psycho's
Chad
sick.
says some unhinged
Have you guys
shit,
ever read manga?
I will
I have read
take a drink.
couple of
How's
One
that?
Piece. I
couple of One
Piece. Just
3 pieces.
Is that just never ending? So
I
it's
get-
still going.
That is still going. And
I
it's still
get
going
I get
strong.
hyper focused on like specific things.
Yeah.
At one point, I was like, "Oh, I'm obsessed
hang
with
on,
that
I'm
One
about
Piece
to-
manga," even though I hadn't like read that
Hold
many.
up.
Right.
Yeah.
But ahead of
Hold up.
time, I like bought like so
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and I was like, I'm gonna read through these, and then they're just sitting on the shelf, and it's like,
No.
Yeah.
I don't know,
No, it
11 or 12 or something.
It's like 1/20th of
Yeah.
the manga.
Yeah, I think it's on like chapter 1100. and
Volume
some-
104, I think it's on.
Yeah. It's like over 1,000 chapters, but it's ending. I swear to God, within the next the next 10 years.
Okay,
Within the next 10 years, confirmed.
What's the longest running anime ever? What is
Sazai-san?
Sazai-san, I think,
Yeah.
is the longest
What
one.
is that, bro?
It's
Say
it's
that in English.
Sazai-san.
Ah,
Yeah, you got it.
It's got like it's been
It's
going
like the
on.
Arthur of Japan.
Yeah, it's been going on.
Arthur, the cartoon, you know, with
The
the. What? Why is that so?
No, it is.
funny?
It is.
That's just so fucking funny, bro.
It's just like it's just like
You know how like Arthur was just never, it was just always around, and then they canceled
You're
it.
talking about Hey Arthur.
that's how
No, no,
you.
Hey Arnold.
That's Hey Arthur.
Hey, let's say Arnold.
Arthur, the hand meme, the hand meme.
Oh, the hand meme. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that show.
The Aardvark.
The animals.
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
Aardvark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
Aardvark?
Yeah,
I
Aardvark.
used to have the Arthur books, and if you look at the original books, his head's longer and more fucked up. It looks like an actual aardvark. But then when they made it into the
They made it more
cartoon,
anime,
they
more
made him-
kawaii,
right,
more
yeah,
round.
exactly. They're like round. Yes.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
Arthur Aardvark.
I've always been curious. How much do you have to cut out of Cold Ones? or
Everything.
Your general videos, considering like, because
Do you want the truth?
yeah,
Yeah.
I want the truth.
The hand meme.
You knew what I meant, though. You knew what I meant.
I'm just sorry. I feel bad for the guy who made that show. He's been reduced to that.
His entire
24 seasons working hard for children, and literally the hand meme.
To answer your question,
Yeah,
a lot. No, a typical recording minimum
right.
is 3.5 hours.
Jesus.
And you
And-
condense that
And
to
that
like,
makes
for
a
every video,
15-minute video.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Because it's hard when
So there's
you're
just like
drunk.
whole sections that you're like, that wasn't funny, just get rid of it.
Sometimes, but not
Do
really.
you just like chuck it
There's
all on the
just so
Patreon?
much-
Or?
Yeah, Patreon
yeah,
cuts
the
like an
extra-
hour long.
Patreon gets like massive extended cuts.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, because we actually ever rarely have to cut something out of our podcast. That's probably going to be one of them when you show your ass.
Well, the problem is when you're drinking on a podcast, you get really drunk. You get sidetracked and you start talking about something else, and then you're on a political debate for an hour talking about like why Obama was a better
how
president
many
than
political
Trump.
debates do you have?
Not actually. I'm just using that as an example.
Oh, yeah.
You get onto a topic and you're drunk with the boys and you're talking like you're talking.
Trash Taste already has so many fucking tangents. Could you imagine if we were shit faced every episode?
Well, you're gonna find out tonight.
Oh my
That's
god.
why I said prepare your liver. Because
We've cut stuff though. We've cut like segments before, but
we cut so much.
specifically?
You got to.
sometimes if we talk about politics for some reason, I don't even know how we get on it, and then we're
Yeah,
like,
I feel like
this
that
is
should
terrible.
always be cut. Yeah.
Because it was just like you watch it like we're just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. We're
yeah.
so
We just should just fucking
uneducated on
cut
the
this.
topic.
Like,
Yeah,
this-
I have a thing where it's like a lot of the time people want me to have an opinion on something, and
Yeah.
I think it's okay to say like I don't know enough to feel
Yeah.
like my opinion that I should form an
And then,
opinion
and then
on
people
that.
get annoyed because they're like, "Why don't you know enough?" You
Yeah,
should- you should
exactly.
force
And it's
yourself
like
to
you
know
should
more."
take a stand.
But what they're really
Yeah.
saying is you should be part of what I think.
Yeah.
Rather than me being like, I want to educate myself. Sure.
That's funny that they want cold ones of all shows to get more political. I just,
I think
you
can do that with anything. Everything
you see
is
Chad's asshole,
politics
and you're
itself.
like, man,
Yeah,
I
that's
just want to know how he
politics.
feels about the current like housing crisis in Australia. Like, I just
A simple answer: bad. Yeah, but when you're sitting down with the boys and you're drinking, you just start talking about stuff, and then you look back in the footage later, and you're like,
Yeah.
"That's not interesting. We're talking about fucking how we can poison kids and get away with it." Like
That's premium. That sounds like premium.
That
content.
sounds like
I-
we would
okay,
keep
well,
that
yeah.
shit.
when we did
one prime example, we did a podcast with someone, and there was someone else on the show, and we just fucking walked off set for an hour and just started talking off screen, and we're like, "Oh shit, we got a podcast to record. Who was just drunk?"
He was we're like, let's take a 10-minute piss break, go grab a water, and then we'll continue. And then
Did
that,
no one tell you?
I think people were trying, but like, let me cook.
Oh yeah, it's pretty hard to get us back on track.
Yeah.
Once we're at that point,
No,
And we got
so-
we
I
got
don't fucking answer to any authority. I've had 2 beers.
But yeah, there's definitely stuff where, as well as when you're drunk and you look back at it and you're like, oh, I can't believe I said that. So embarrassing. I'm too drunk. We obviously send the footage to people as well to look at, and they go, oh, don't leave that in. I'm obviously drunk. I don't need people knowing about how like my ex-boyfriend fucking sounded me with a fucking pen or some bullshit like that. No one said that.
Okay, I was gonna say what.
Yeah, what's this about stuff being shoved up your ass when you get drunk?
He does it.
This was
Oh,
said
yeah,
off
here we go.
camera.
Yeah, this
just
is
out
we
of
need
the
to
blue?
know.
Let's begin this debate.
I need to know the context of this.
Why is this a thing?
Because have you seen our Patreon?
No, I
how
don't
many
wanna see
patrons
that.
we have? I mean,
You have a lot of patrons.
yeah.
You
want
guys
to
have
know
more.
why?
Do we?
How many patrons do you guys have?
A decent amount. You guys have.
Yeah, I
decent
think-
Yeah,
amount.
we have a decent amount. Not nowhere near
not-
as you guys.
as
though.
much as
sure?
you
Yeah.
or
I think you guys have
God.
more.
Let me
for sure.
check.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys just make more
I think you guys
money.
got 10.
We don't because
10,000.
we barely we're terrible. We don't give a lot to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Well, you need to start.
we
shoving
need
some
to
shit up
shove
one of
some
you
shit
guys'
up
ass.
us.
Maybe I start putting some stuff. Well, Joey did mention one time he'd rather stuff over his ass.
just shy of 11,000.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Pretty
Maybe
good.
ours just went up or what?
Yeah.
Man, you guys suck. You guys fell off.
Quick, someone shove something up my ass.
Get the cup. Get the cup.
Get the
I
cup.
swear, if one of you bent over and someone was putting something in your ass, once an episode, you would see a spike.
I fucking hope so.
The sad reality when it
sacrifice-
doesn't change the patron.
Oh, no,
what is
that's
the difference
fucked up.
between your patron and an OnlyFans?
Content? I mean,
It's tasteful.
I spread his cheeks. It's done in a way that is more elegant.
All right, can I just, Chad? You were saying before that it's all my fault.
Okay, let me cook,
Okay.
and then let me go first. Let me plead my case.
I have a good rebuttal. I think.
Okay. all right. It started with me originally just getting my cock out on camera because I'm drunk and I'm like, oh,
I don't do that when I'm drunk.
I love getting my little tiny cock and balls out.
I think that goes way back.
Yeah, that
before
sounds like a
Cold Ones.
childhood thing.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Like,
Yeah.
way.
So that was like the original like pitch to Patreon.
So, sorry, real quickly.
Wait.
Wasn't like one of the first times that would ever happen on?
I fucked a fleshlight.
What?
I pretend to fuck a fleshlight. That was one of the first times.
Wait,
No,
wait,
not that.
wait.
Not that. Way before that. I mean, didn't How to Basic post the photo on his Twitter of your cock just out in a
Yeah, we were
McDonald's or
drunk.
something?
We were drunk around McDonald's one
But
night.
I swear that was the first time where it was.
He
where
activated
You
it.
thought he wasn't actually going to post it, but you
Yeah.
were like, you can post it. And then he did, and then it was like, oh, he actually posted that.
He took I got my cock out in a Macca's at like 5 o'clock in the morning. There were no kids around. Relax.
Do you?
I got my cock out.
At the casino McDonald's, and he took a photo of it. It's like this funny photo of me like wearing a really nice button-up shirt. That's this is like
Tiny cock and balls hanging out. And he posted it, and people loved it. I'm like, people love it when I get my cock out.
No. I feel like you took the wrong message from this.
But obviously, I didn't think he'd post it. I thought he'd take
Yeah,
the photo
yeah,
and
yeah,
never see the light of day. And then I woke up the next morning hungover. I'm like, why is my phone buzzing?
Did you ever think, man, this could be distasteful to some people. Maybe I shouldn't do it.
Do you know how accessible porn is? Have you looked at Twitter?
Yeah, but like I know I've been on Twitter and
If they
AI
complain
porn.
about seeing my cock in their feed, they're following the wrong people. That's their fault.
Just unfollow me. At that point.
Like, you know, I mean, I see enough titties on Instagram, and like, I don't even follow any OnlyFans girls.
Yeah. So that got posted, and you were like, we can paywall this.
No, we did. I did not. All right, fast forward to cold ones.
Okay.
I start getting drunk and getting my cock out a lot on camera. Then we
This is a
started
thing that
Patreon,
happens
and then I
every time.
edited a Prezzo's like,
Yeah.
can I start leaving your cock in? It's kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, all right, you can leave it in there. And then we
Yeah.
noticed our Patreon climbed the second we started putting more cock on screen. And then the one time we saw it really blast, we got this like tripled overnight. We got this lizard cam, which is like a camera attached to a big long string along like rope. And you have to like shove it behind your fridge and stuff to see if there's any critters there, any
Yeah,
holes.
Or down like drain pipes to,
To
find
see
a
where the
ring
clog
or
is.
something.
Right.
And Max looks at me, and this is where it started because it wasn't my idea. And we can review the footage.
This
Max,
is just like one time.
this is how it started.
This is not started.
Oh my
but-
And then he looks at me and goes, Chad, can I shove this up your ass?
That's the most disgusting thing I've heard.
I'm like, yeah, sure.
That's an amazing idea.
We leave it in Patreon. The Patreon triples overnight. So someone did not triple.
So is there a bunch of people on your Patreon who are exclusively there because they have some kind of?
Oh yeah,
I remember seeing a guy recently when I looked in the comments. There was a guy who was cataloging because it was someone
time stamping.
Yeah, but someone new had subscribed. And he was like, "Where's Chad's cock?" Like that's what I'm hearing.
He's like,
A guy replied to that, yes, literally with like a bunch of timestamps of every piece of old content being like, this video, this Patreon podcast at 2 hours and 14 seconds mark. Chad gets his dick out for like a second in the corner, blah blah blah, just like every single possible thing. And he was like replying to.
So there's a good chunk of people who are just there.
I
Just
think
to
so.
Well,
see.
that's the only time we
What?
see like a noticeable jump in the Patreon is when there's a point in the video where I get my cock out for something. We have to blur it. I'll say go to Patreon.
And then it goes up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What do they
yeah,
get out of that?
I don't know.
It's funny. It's like a bunch
Seeing something they shouldn't.
Oh, okay,
they think
okay,
they
okay.
shouldn't be able to see.
I guess so. Yeah.
You guys are lying if you say you've never been drunk with the boys, and one guy says, "Oh, it'd be so funny if she fucking like
Your
we
dick in
wax
her mouth."
stripped your like balls or your cooch."
We have never had that conversation.
Man, you guys
Not
are
even
straight
Real
friends.
funny.
We go to the onsen. We always see each other's dicks.
Wait, Joey, what?
I've done it.
Legend.
Must be an Aussie thing.
It must be an Aussie thing.
It must be an Aussie thing.
Okay, Joey, we've been friends for how many years, and this is just
Joey
coming
has
out
never
now.
done this.
I've got my cock out in front of the boys before.
Yeah. That's it. Get it out
No.
on Patreon.
Yes, you see, now that you've done this, they're going to make you do this. You've resigned
I'll
yourself.
only
to
do
doing
it if you go to the patron.
I get the cock out right now.
I can't.
But dude,
can't right now.
that's how you do. Yeah, then you stand up, you dick out, and you put the big black box over it that says "trash taste."
My
It's
favorite.
like-
Patreon. Yeah,
It
exactly.
was really funny to see you leak Ludwig's balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was
that
so
was
funny.
that was like an actual accident.
Yeah, I know it was.
That was Chad just being like,
The chat
I was
log.
drunk when he messaged me.
Yeah,
That's the
the
problem.
chat log was so funny. It's like, hey, Ludwig, do you want me to blow your balls? Yes. All right. Okay. Puts them in the thing uncensored.
Okay, let me explain. Let me.
Yeah,
explain.
how do
I have an Apple Watch. Okay.
Okay.
So
All right,
don't-
Tim Cook,
I
come
don't-
get your
I
man.
don't see the previous messages before that. And Max can atone. How bad is it with me reading messages above?
"Oh, he can't read. He just can't read." Like,
Okay, well, that's, yeah.
He's just illiterate.
I messaged Ludwig.
he's
I
legit.
messaged Ludwig in the morning, like,
So, so by the way, what happened is that Ludwig's balls were leaked because they
On our
didn't
Patreon.
censor them.
yes.
so you get Ludwig's balls too. Nice balls. I sent him a message in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, hey Ludwig, here's the Patreon cut of your episode. Like, just review it. Tell us if you want anything cut. Your balls are still in it because in the recording he said, yeah, you guys can leave my balls, and it's fine. Like while he was drunk, obviously. And I said, if you want us to blow your balls, just let me know.
What a weird.
And then I'm drunk that
Another
night.
day in the cold one.
Yeah.
And I'm drunk that night. The night we're meant to be
Oh,
posting it, like the final
Yeah.
3-hour crunch, and I just get this yes, lol. And I'm like, oh,
It's
what
fine.
did I- what-
It's
It's
fine.
funny. It's
yeah, but
lol,
like
it's
in my
lol.
head, I
said
thought, mate,
yes,
I
yes.
thought
We
in
got
my
the
head,
balls.
I thought I said, hey, is it okay if we leave your balls in? So I thought he was replying. I thought he was replying to yes, you can leave my balls in. I didn't read the previous messages because I even like took I even took a photo of my like Apple Watch message that said yes, lol. Like yeah, he said it's okay, guys. And I sent it to the editors, and it turns out I didn't read what I actually sent above. I'd forgotten what I had sent.
To be fair, he took it like a champ. Like,
He used it for
Yeah,
content.
he
yeah.
made like he took that and he ran with it.
Yeah.
and made,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it into,
Yeah, good on him.
a positive
And he hasn't
for
messaged
himself.
me since. So I mean,
Yeah, what was the, I always wonder what was the conversation when it happened. What was it like? Ah, shit, my bad, mate.
Yeah, did he message you being like, yo,
no,
my
he never
balls,
messaged me. He just like I just saw a bunch of videos about
I think
it.
we just started getting tagged in all these like. It seemed like he did a fucking like press run with it.
Yeah,
He was
did the-
on like
did-
everything.
He did like a, he did
about
like a
it.
mogul
My
mail.
balls are out.
Yeah, he milked it for a video. He made a mogul mail. about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then I remember all the streamers as well were reacting to it. So it was less like live stream fails, clips about it, stuff like that. And I was like, man, we did this motherfucker a
Dude,
favor.
Critical
But
made a
I'm
video
sorry.
about it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you know when you made
fucking
it.
everywhere,
You made it
yeah.
when Criticals made a video about
So
it.
I'm sorry, Ludwig. I am. Can I say on this show?
You just did.
Okay.
You can't say that on the show.
I am stupid.
This episode of Trash Taste is sponsored by Gamer Subs. You think you're a true gamer without drinking the sweet gamer juice of Gamer Subs? As Connor
I'm
would
not
say, back to the
sponsored,
video.
no.
You can stream on Patreon now, can't you?
What?
I'm pretty sure you can. Patreon has video hosting and streaming now, so you can just like stream on straight to Patreon. So if you want to do a fucking cock and ball out on center stream, like go for it.
How much money would it be worth?
You can stream naked
straight.
Patreon.
How much would what's my price?
I'd pay like at least $50 to sit on that. And you got to have text to speech so I can donate and comment on the looks of
Nice
the cocks.
balls. Nice balls.
Nice balls.
Nice balls.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So is getting your cock out just an Aussie pastime?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Because Joe, when have you got your cock out? I have never heard any. What do you mean many times, Joe?
Wait, you guys were just saying in the bathroom before seeing each other's balls.
That's nonsense. That's different. because
That's still getting your fucking cock and balls out in front of your friends.
There's a massive difference between getting your balls out in a McDonald's and getting your balls out in a place where you are supposed to get your balls out.
I think as well there might be like a Japanese thing to it as well, because like again, because we have that like whole onsen culture, right?
Yeah.
So we're already not afraid to like see each other naked.
That's a deadly combo.
It is a deadly combo. So it's like I have the Aussie-ness of not giving a fuck about people seeing my balls, and I have the Japanese side of just getting used to seeing each other.
I think when I stopped caring, it was the same thing where I had to get my cock and balls out in front of everyone for an extended period of time. I was in LA and we went to a Japanese spa. It's called Wii Spa.
Right.
But it's, you gotta be
Wii
naked
Sports.
for it. Wii
Yeah.
And all the boys, I don't know if you remember Greek God X, a bunch of like old streamers.
Yeah,
we were all
right.
there and we all got our fucking cocks out. And I was just like, this is normal now. Balls and cock are just
After a while, you just like
disconnect.
don't care.
You
Like,
disconnect.
it's just like,
yeah.
oh, yep.
I'd laugh if it wasn't actually like a mandatory thing. You just like turn up and you just go, you're the only ones with your cock and balls out.
Right, now we got
You're
Cootie.
You walk into the establishment already with your cock and balls out. It's just like, what, guys? Where are your cock and balls?
This isn't normal.
Why are you wearing pants?
You said you've been to Japan many times before.
Yeah, I used to go once a year. I try to because I had friends in Korea who were in the military. People I met online.
Right.
I don't know if you guys
Wait,
ever
MMO friends or
Yeah, MMO friends. I don't know if you guys ever went to Korea. I can't remember on the hill where all the army guys stay. But if you're in the army in Korea, if you're American, they're all American. If you're
Right.
based in Korea, you get like 3-bedroom houses.
Oh.
To stay. It's like so nice. So I'd always go there and be like, "Can I stay in one of your spare rooms for like a week?" So I'd go like Japan, Korea, and then fly home. Maybe stop somewhere else on the way. So I used to every year, but I haven't done it since COVID. I miss Japan.
You said you just got like slept on a train once and just woke up in a random town.
Yeah, well, I mean, you get the train passes.
yeah.
JR pass.
Yeah, JR passes, and you should fucking. I was in an Airbnb and it's like ended because I'd always just travel with like a backpack and a really small suitcase.
Right.
So I hopped on one of the trains one day and I fell asleep. Not
Right.
on purpose. I just fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, "Oh, I'm here now." And I messaged one of my friends and I said, "What's there to do here?" And he was like, "Well, you're like an hour bus ride from a really cool village with nice scenes." I was like, "All right, I'll go there." And then I'm there. I'm like, "The fuck's there to do here?" It's like,
Do you remember whereabouts you were? Or?
I was really, really far west because up the top it snows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really far down west near like fishing villages. So I went to one. I went to one of the fishing villages and I was like,
That's
"What do I
every
do
village.
now?"
That's every village. in
And I was like, "What do
no.
I do now?" And he's like, "People just go
Fish.
there. Yeah, just go there and
Start
fish."
fishing.
So they just got a bunch of local guys there, and they like you just walk up to them. He's like, "Yeah, just fucking translate this to them. They'll give you a fishing rod for some money." I went there and fished, and that's all I did for like 2 or 3 hours. I just sat there and drank out of vending machines and fished. Right.
That sounds awesome.
It was actually really great,
Yeah.
and I caught a bunch of
Progress I've made.
what are the little? They look like giant sardines. What are they called?
Trouts.
Trouts. That's it. Trouts. I
Yeah.
caught a bunch of trouts, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I don't know how to fucking like. I don't know where a kitchen is here. Do I light a fire and cook it?
Yeah.
And there was like,
Japan, bro, you
there
eat
was,
them
like,
raw.
There was like 2 Japanese guys that were a bit younger than they're like teenagers that lived there, obviously. And I think they were just fucking like they just sat there and drank all day too and listened to music. And they're like, "Oh, you come back to our fucking place and we'll cook." And they had this like outdoor kitchen. I ate with
Hell
them and
yeah.
stuff
That
like
sounds
that.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, no,
That
it was
sounds
great.
so dope.
But I didn't know how to ask them if I could stay there for the night. So I ended up sleeping at a bus stop that night after they fed
Oh
me.
my god.
And then I was like, you know who Jake and Baker's, right?
Yeah.
He was the one like giving me directions. I was like, "Can you translate this?" I was just messaging him on the phone. Like, "Can you translate this for me, please?" Like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good, and yeah, I haven't
was it
been-
like
how
river
the fuck-
fishing or like sea
It was
fishing?
river fishing. One time was river fishing, and one time was like it was salt water, but it was like just before the ocean.
Bro, you got like a more legit fishing experience than we did because we just had like a company outing where we all went fishing, and it was like river fishing. So I was like hyped because I've been sea fishing before, like on a boat, and it's just it is not a good experience.
It's brutal, yeah.
It's
You don't like fishing on the boat?
Because like it's just so much more intense. Like to me, fishing is just like putting the rod out, having a chill, having a chill beer and just like chilling out, relaxing with the boys. But in sea fishing, it's actually like gameplay. You know, you like actively have to like put the chum in the bait and then just like
and then the
chuck it
whole
in.
boat smells like rotting fish.
Yeah. And it was the only time I've like been seasick in my life. So we go like river fishing with the company, and we're like, great, we can go to a river, chill with the boys, and then so they take us to the river, right? And they're like, okay, you can start fishing in about 15 minutes. And we're like, why do we have to wait 15 minutes? And they get like a bucket out. They start chucking fish into the river
to attract more fish.
No. As like the fish that
you're
we
gonna
can
catch.
the
river
catch.
was empty.
What's the fucking point?
And I was just like, game starts. And they just start chucking fish into the river. And they're like, all right, go catch it.
Oh, now I feel blessed as fuck because that sounds like shit.
You actually got like the proper experience.
I mean, it was more of a stroke of luck. Like, I fell asleep on a god. Because the one thing I love about Japan is I know I'm not going to get killed or robbed. Yes. I've met people that are Yakuza before, and they're fucking someone nice. I got robbed by one. But that's another thing. When we're in Shibuya, we went up a fucking rogue elevator, blackout drunk. So I was like, empty your wallet. And I was like, you had tattoos. I'm like, I'm not gonna gamble here. I'm just gonna give him my fucking money.
Wait, he just like, give me your money.
Yeah, he just said, give me your money. I was like, I'm not taking this.
Why
gamble.
did you preface this story by saying, I know I'm not gonna get robbed?
Yeah.
Except I did.
I mean, that's
Actually, I
different.
don't think that counts as robbery. He just asked you for your money.
Yeah,
That's just the transaction.
But I met some other Yakuza members, and they're like really nice, and they're like tatted up guys. Like they were just crazy. And, that was nice, but I know that no matter where I go, I can find my way home because I got Google Maps on my phone. I know that wherever I go, I'll find a way to eat and sleep and drink.
Yeah,
because it just comes out of a fucking vending machine most of the time, or a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I just feel safe there. So when I'm there, I like to just essentially just fucking.
I think the crimes there are either like absolutely nothing at all, or like the most horrific shit.
Yeah, it's either 0 or 100.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's so many fucked up crimes that happens in Japan, but most of the time, there's like a fetish for every bar under the sun that you can think of in Japan. So it's something that people like don't really talk about, but obviously there's a lot of interest in
it's
that.
because Japan is obviously so. It's got obviously both ends of that spectrum where it's so frowned upon, for like certain stuff. So then that sort of stuff builds under the surface and shows itself
repression, right?
in so many different ways. Yeah, exactly.
Sexually.
Also, isn't the culture there like working 7 days a week as well? So like, when do you ever have time to actively look for someone to date? Like, no, you're gonna find time off and you're gonna go spend at those bars.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Unless it's some like family arranged relationship where they've
or like you start dating someone at your work.
There's no shortage of those types of establishments in Japan. Like even in places where they would be like pretty like I guess like family friendly or whatever, they'll just be there. Like massive signs saying, you know, whatever, you can get it. It is kind of crazy how it is illegal, but it's still so easy to find. Like it is not at all like difficult to get or find. And you just think, well, why don't they just regulate this? Like, but I guess also,
I think the reason why they don't regulate it is because they don't want to even admit that it's
it's easy to sweep it under the rug, right?
Yeah, and it's like you're sweeping it under the rug to the point where it's become this like comical, large mounted fucking thing that everyone can see.
I went to
it's still like, let's pretend that's not.
There's this pub I went to in Yokohama, and literally opposite it is this giant flashing neon sign, and it's literally just right next to the train station, just saying like 30 minutes, 50,000, and it's like this is like
almost paid. That's
that Monty's.
Yeah.
I know
it's almost a joke, like
on the other side of the river. Right?
Yeah, it's almost a joke how comical this is, like considering it's illegal, and it's like they've got the brightest sign in all of Tokyo, like just there. Like it's so fucking.
Well, I mean,
like,
pachinko
obvious.
parlors are the exact same thing, right? Where it's like, oh, it's supposed to be a loop around for the whole like anti-gambling laws that they have there, but they're also the brightest, biggest fucking
What's the
buildings
thing
in
with
existence.
that? You take it thing to the gold next door or
You
something?
win balls.
so-
The
Yeah.
balls aren't worth anything in that store, but
you take it to
funny enough,
another
there's another store that'll
company-
buy
yeah,
the balls for
right.
money.
Yeah.
Didn't you hit like a mega jackpot on one of those?
No, it wasn't Pachinko. It was like just.
But it was one of those ball games, wasn't it?
There's a million. Fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever cash in those? Do you know how much those points were worth?
No, probably nothing.
But also, like, you know, gambling's illegal, but,
But
then horse betting and boat betting is also legal. So
Mm.
it's also
When-
really weird.
When I was there, I would win stuff even in the claw games, which is essentially still gambling.
Yeah.
And I'd get my
Yeah.
prize, and they'd say, "Can we buy it back off you?" I was like, "You can just give me money for the toy? Yeah, go to this store down the road. And
Yeah.
if you can't take it in your bag, this store down the road will buy it."
Yeah,
off you."
it's the loophole around it is I think the law is that like one
Claws are considered skill
establishment
games, I think.
yeah, one establishment isn't allowed to do the whole entire transaction in the
right.
one building. So the loophole is that they just separate it into two different
Yeah.
establishments.
I think at one point it was literally a different floor. Like, oh, go at one floor, and
Yeah.
you can sell your prizes. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, well, some
okay.
people are pretty good at them, just spend all day
Are
playing.
claws
them
actually
and so
skill
on.
games, Connor?
They are. I've done
Are
so many videos doing it,
Yeah.
and like you know, sometimes I would look at a machine, I'd be like, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to lose money 100% on this one. But other ones, I'm like, okay, this is very achievable.
I
Depends
remember
on how you do it.
going to staff would always come up and show me how to do
Yeah,
it,
and you can
and it's like
you can ask for help immediately. Like obviously,
it's
there's
so
like,
it's such a different
you
thing
compared to the
compared
West,
to
where
the,
it's like I'm
Fuck
trying to get this
you.
plushie and I put 50, 100 fucking
And the
dollars
dude's
in.
like, yeah, I fucking switched the thing inside that doesn't let you win until it's, you've had 99 shots of it.
Well, yeah, like
screws
it
all
works
this.
on like a faith system, right? So you could easily play. You wouldn't even theoretically you could just not touch it, and you could just stand in it, and then just be like, "Excuse me," and they'll come over and help you
Yeah.
because they just trust you that you've been playing it and that you
Right.
need help.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's stuck in a corner, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I can see that you've moved it and it's fucked, so let me fix it." But
Okay, they would not do that here. They would tell you to go fuck.
no, in the
yourself.
UK as well, they'd be
Yeah.
like, "What? Get out!
That sounds like a you problem.
Go, go to Weatherspoons."
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Have you guys been to the UK?
Yeah.
You guys like the UK?
Wetherspoons.
Yeah, so yeah, you like the UK then? Or-
Yeah,
I
I
hate
like
the
large
UK.
breakfast.
You like a large break? You like?
I hate the
Wait,
UK.
why do you hate the UK?
Because it's like a
Like,
worse
half,
version
half,
of Australia.
Half my family's from the UK, and I've been there plenty of times. But they're from Liverpool.
Oh, my
okay.
dad's from Liverpool.
Yeah. Who's from Liverpool?
My dad.
Oh, so he's too.
Wait, is the okay? So are
You're,
you
you're
implying-
Welsh.
So I was born in Wales. I speak
Right.
Welsh and all that stuff. My dad was born. in
You speak
Liverpool.
Welsh. That's rare.
Yeah, yeah.
That's rare. Okay.
16% of Welsh people speak Welsh.
Yeah.
So not very useful, sadly, in everyday life. But
That's a cool party trick though.
if I want to talk shit with my mom,
Yeah, it's
we
power
speak in
trick.
Welsh.
Yeah.
So that's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, UK's nice, but also it sucks when you come here and you're like, this should have been us.
Yeah.
We should have been this happy.
Yeah, you guys are like
You
so
look at all these
It's-
nice buildings
It's
everywhere.
yeah.
It's not fair.
Obviously, we
Yeah.
share. It's such a very similar culture. Everything is
You guys are like the UK but happy. Like,
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's not fair.
I
It's
love,
not fair.
it does feel when I go there. It's like, oh, it's like the buildings got like 5% worse and everything's more wet. And that's,
and
That's like-
twice the price too.
and, that's
twice the price.
and the roads and parking is fucked.
Oh
There
yeah,
we
that's
You
not.
got
Yeah,
the
that is
herb
just
collection. It's just rubbish on every street too.
Well, it's it's like fucking London. It was-
Good night, people.
I mean, the city wasn't built for trash collection or